Warm regards to 11th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival 21, delegates, officials and all associated. I have completed my MBBS and MD in Forensic Medicine from Government Medical College Trivandrum in Kerala. From then till date, I have seen health professionals, especially gynecologists, have huge stigma regarding abortion. For the same reason, women are forced to take alternate and risky methods to procure abortion, which is the sole reason why 1971 Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act came into force. Denial of abortion results in exploitation of women by private sector. I have witnessed birthroom violations as a medical student and as a woman who has given birth. I have witnessed unethical medical practice by some doctors who prescribe even marriage for women who approach with complaints of polycystic ovarian disease. I have also witnessed how religion acts on women's sexual autonomy. All these were included in our film. Film is the biggest media, so I made this. Whenever I talked about this theme, almost all people told me that it's better I make documentary. But I believe people will watch if we give reality-based events rather than factual detailing. Then I met Adarsh Kumar Aniyal, who is the main scriptwriter and director of Aval, who believed in me and in this theme. And the success of this film completely depends on the crew who really understood how important this theme was. We started the shooting before lockdown in 2020, so we were a bit stressed regarding when we will be able to complete it. But then IPAS Foundation came with an article which showed how difficult it was for women to procure abortion during this lockdown period. Then we decided we should move with this theme because it may mobilize more people to be on positive side of this abortion services. The main challenge we faced was to visualize killing of the baby. Though it was symbolic, we all were upset about it. And the same question came when we published the movie in Ravan cinemas. This happens in reality too. Even media trial happens on the character of women. As we stated in the first part of the film, Aval is completely based on true events. It is more or less similar to the experience faced by women who killed their own babies due to postpartum psychosis, which is a known outcome of denial of abortion services. The entire patriarchal society should watch the film. As we see in the movie, when Reena shows disinterest in her own child, her mother-in-law asks what happened, and Reena, who seemingly appears to be educated, she also doesn't know what is happening and why this hatred is happening. This is the crux of the movie. A large cross-section of our society still doesn't know what is postpartum depression, what is postpartum psychosis and blues, even when this happens to women who plan their pregnancy wholeheartedly. I believe men are to be the main targeted group for this film because most of the times they succumb to the way they are taught by this patriarchal society. As we see in this film, Reena's husband harasses her when she phones him and tells that she is pregnant. She even asks her who is the father of the child because they have used safe period method and they have used withdrawal method, and sometimes she doesn't even allow him to touch her. All these methods have huge failure rates, but nobody teaches all of this, and churches' premarital counseling sessions even tells that natural family planning methods are good and all the other artificial methods have huge side effects. Sex education is not complete unless and until we include adolescents. Moreover, law of developed countries consider infanticide as a less serious offense compared to India because of the same fact that they have the awareness that postpartum psychosis is a fact. Our film, Aval, is a multi-audience targeted film which include patriarchal society, including policymakers, stakeholders, and even media and judiciary. Until now, we did not plan anything. We just put it in Ravan Cinema's YouTube channel. But recently, Kerala government's Women and Child Department came with a bold statement in their Facebook page saying that women should be given abortion services if they approach doctors. Actually, this was a direction to the doctors who deny abortion. And this has led to protests by many people, including Christian congressmen. Our responsibility is on the rise, and we have to mobilize scientific sex education so that social morality on women's rights will be decreased to minimum. All the reasons I quoted above emphasize on sexual autonomy of women and scientific sex education. More people should make films on the same theme as it has more medical, social, ethical and legal platforms to cover. For example, adolescent pregnancy, unmet need of contraception in developing countries, and this patriarchal family and workspace culture we have here. Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival has always included films which have social responsibility towards vulnerable groups. We are very glad and proud that we could be a part of this film festival.